Hi, my name is Bernard Tourillon. I'm the CEO of UraGold Bay Resources, and this is Patrick Levasseur, the President and CEO of UraGold Bay Resources. UraGold Bay is a gold exploration company with a different business model. Our business model is to start generating cash out of our projects, and since 2012 we've been working toward reaching that goal. The biggest milestone we've reached was in 2013, in February 2013, when we were granted by the Ministry of Mine and Environment in Quebec all the permits required to start a mine. That was a critical threshold. Now that we have this in our hands, our next critical threshold is to get the financing required to start a bulk sampling and then start a placer mine operation in the Beauce. The Beauce placer area where we are located in Quebec, where my partner was going to show, it's in Quebec City. It's in the region, it's an hour south of Quebec. The key point of us, it used to be a placer mine in the 60s where 56,000 ounces of gold were mined using a dredge in between 1959 and 1962. The most fascinating effect about the Beauce placer and the Beauce gold is that the nugget effect is very, very important. The Beauce placer companies had declared a resource of 9,000 ounces of gold where they ended up mining 56,000 ounces of gold. And because of this nugget effect, there is a lot of teaching or explaining we have to do to investors to understand that in our project, it's not the drill results that count, it's going to be what we're going to be mining out. And we anticipate that we'll be mining between 4 to 6 times as much gold as we've extracted. Between 2013, since we got a permit, our environmental permit, what we've done is we've finished our first resource estimate, and a brand new potential resource, which is between 23,000 ounces of gold and 140,000 ounces of gold. Now that we have this in hand, we will be able to publish in the coming weeks a PEA that will demonstrate the potential economic values of our project. Understanding that with a placer project, we won't go to a feasibility study or anything else. We're going to do a bulk sampling, and since the equipment and the investment required to do the bulk sampling are the same as the one required to start a placer mine, we will then be in an operation once we finish the bulk sampling to start mining. We anticipate to be able to mine for a period of about 3 to 5 years on the first segment, and we have extension to the north of our property, which we believe there's as much gold, if not even more. Another milestone that we've reached in this January is we've signed a joint venture agreement with Golden Hope Mines to develop with them, to start with them, another small-scale gold mining project. The fact that's really interesting is both of our projects are less than 35 kilometers apart. We're in the same gold formation. The only difference between our projects and their project is ours, we still have the overburden where the placer gold is. So basically we have this placer gold to mine. There's the glaciation basically scrapped the material and moved it away. But the hard rock potential of that project is the same as we see underneath ours. So in addition to just having placer, we have placer and hard rock, and we will have a hard rock small scale mine that we're looking to do a rolling start over the next 2 years. As we will start first our project in the Beauce, we will also in parallel be starting the Golden Hope mining operations. So those are the key projects. A company is listed on the TSX Venture. Our symbol is UBR. We have 54 million shares outstanding. We have about $500,000 in liquid assets in the company, in shares, cash, and those type of material. Insiders and management control 11% of the float, and I would say another 40 to 45% of the float is controlled by 7 large investors.